Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is September, which in the beauty world means that holiday is already here. I personally just changed my backdrop to fall, so I'm not really mentally in a place to start thinking about Christmas yet. However, we're gonna make an exception for today's video because we've got something very exciting to unbox. Now, over the summer, I did a video with Lookfantastic spotlighting products on their website from Wander Beauty, and they reached out to me and asked if I would be interested this time around in unboxing their advent calendar. Now, I personally am one of those people that loves advent calendars. I always buy the one from like David's Tea every year because I'm kind of a nut for tea and I find it so fun. But the beauty ones I feel like can be kind of hit or miss. So I'm really curious to see what's inside of this one and whether or not I think it's worth it. Now, this is the box that it comes in. It is absolutely freaking massive and it weighs like 9 pounds, which when we're talking makeup, it's heavy. Now, I do just want to make the disclaimer that this video is not being sponsored by Lookfantastic. I'm not being paid to make this video. However, they did send me this calendar for free so that I could review it for you guys. They also did provide me with a link. If you want to save $20 on this advent calendar, you can do so if you sign up for a 3-month subscription of their beauty box at the time that you buy your advent calendar. So I will put all that information for you guys in the description box if you're interested. Absolutely zero pressure, but it's there if you need it. So on that note, I'm really curious to start cracking into this and seeing what's inside of the 25 little boxes that are in this giant box. So let's get started. Now, just so you guys are aware, this bad boy retails for $110. So it's definitely a bit of an investment, but the value of all the products inside are supposed to be $640. So you're getting some serious bang for your buck, or at least theoretically you are. And right now they're taking pre-orders for this calendar. It looks like it officially launches on October 12th, and apparently it has sold out the last several years. So if this is something that you are really interested in, you may want to pre-order it sooner rather than later. Now, I have no idea what's in this box. I know they told me, but I honestly don't remember what was on the list. And Lookfantastic is a UK-based retailer of beauty. They do obviously ship here to the United States, but I know as far as the brands they carry, there are some that I've tried, but quite a few that I haven't. So I'm really excited to see what's inside. So this is what it looks like when you open it up. You have this little flap here. Just don't mind me while I really awkwardly position this because this thing is really heavy. So the first box in here, day number 1, is this beautiful gold shiny box right here. So let's see what this looks like. Now, I will also say that construction-wise, this does seem really nice. Given that this retails for over $100, I would expect the actual quality of the calendar itself to be substantial. And it seems like it is. Okay, so this definitely surprised me because look at how big this drawer is, but the product inside is just this little itty bitty thing that's wrapped up in some tissue paper. So what do we have here? Ooh, okay, so this right off the bat is probably going to excite some people. So day number 1, we have a Natasha Denona Blush and Glow Blush and Highlighting Powder. And this is like one of those little mini duos. I have never tried one of these before, so this is very exciting to me. So it looks like the shades that this is in is 01 Light for the All Over Glow Face and Body Shimmer, and then the blush is in Golden Coral. So this is what the exterior packaging looks like. So reflective and shiny. And then this is the duo inside. Absolutely beautiful, but definitely more flattering to someone with a lighter complexion. So that's something just to keep in mind if you were looking to gift this to someone or to yourself. At least this one particular product definitely is more light skin friendly. We'll see how much that is the case through the rest of the calendar. All right, so day number 2 is right underneath that. We've got another long, skinny box. And ooh, what's in here? Oh, you're a little crushed. A little dented, but Hopefully that will sort itself out once it's been washed. So this is the Luxie 522 tapered highlighting brush. Now this is a brush I have used before. I actually have one of them right here sitting on my vanity. It is a beautiful highlighting brush, especially if you want a slightly more diffused application of highlighter, or if you're using a softer powder. It's a very, very soft highlighting brush. It's not too dense. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this with like a big gelée formula that you may need something a little bit stiffer to like pick the product up. But if you're using a loose highlight or a softer powder highlight, this brush is beautiful. And I know that these retail for like $17, $18, definitely in like the $15-ish ballpark range for sure. So that's definitely a good value. All right, so moving along to day number 3, which is down here in the bottom corner. We've got like a kind of more rectangular shaped one here. I will say I like how each of these are wrapped in tissue paper, so you don't know exactly what it is when you take the box out. It just gives you that little extra bit of surprise, which is kind of nice. Should I start trying to guess what things are before I open them? That might be fun. All right, so this feels like a bottle of some kind. I think it's plastic. Ooh, so this is a bath and shower gel from the brand Molten Brown London. I don't think I've ever tried anything from this brand before. And the scent is delicious rhubarb and rose. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Is this going to let me smell it? Ooh, yes, it doesn't have a seal, so I can actually give it a whiff. Ooh, that's nice. It's a very light, fruity floral. Like, it doesn't come across as straightforwardly rose. So if you're someone that doesn't like rose scents, I actually feel like you could potentially enjoy this because I get a little bit more of the fresh fruitiness than I do like a straight up rose scent. That's really pretty. I definitely 100% would use that. And if I was planning on traveling ever in the next, I don't know, 6 months to a year. Who knows if that will happen. This is a perfect little travel friendly size. All right, so day number 4, where art thou? Okay, up here in this corner. Ooh, this is a bigger box. What are you? Got another cylinder of sorts. Seems plastic. Gonna guess skincare, and I would be correct. So this is the Rhodial Dragon's Blood Cleansing Water. Ooh la la. So this is a micellar water with hyaluronic acid and vitamin B3 to gently cleanse and soothe the skin. Super handy. I've never tried anything from Rhodial before, actually. I'm pretty sure. I have heard of the brand, but I don't think I've tried anything from them. And I do use micellar water on a regular basis. I like to use it to remove some of my eye makeup when I'm taking my makeup off at the end of the day. So definitely looking forward to testing this out. And I have to say, I love that it has the pump top. Those are so nice. You can just put your cotton pad and pump it. Super handy. All right, day number 5. We've got another small box here. What are you? Ooh, we got something little rolling around in here. Donut shaped. A little pot. So this is from a brand. What is that? Is it Mina? Maybe, like in the M is sideways. I've never heard of this brand before. It says the cream eyeshadow, and the shade I believe is 532, which looks like it's some kind of a nude shade. Ooh, that's really pretty. So this is a kind of like metallic-y, bronzy colored cream shadow. Let's give this a swatch. Ooh, it feels like chocolate mousse or like pudding. It has that very creamy, whipped type texture to it. Ooh. Dang, that's really pretty. Has a really nice shine to it. Definitely blends out super easily. Yeah, that is something that I think would look stunning all over the lid. You throw a little bit of a brown matte shadow in the crease, or even you could do something like smoky in the crease and then throw a little bit of this on the lid for like a little bit of a reflective smoky eye. That would be stunning. Ooh, and it is not budging. It is not coming off easily either. So that definitely, I think, is going to have some serious staying power. All right, so moving on to day number 6. This is another one of the smaller boxes. What do we have inside of here? Ooh, this one takes up a little bit more of the box. Ooh, I see a little crimped edging, so I'm gonna guess this is a skincare product. And let's see, this is the Philip Kingsley Elasticizer Therapies Mayan Vanilla and Orange Blossom Deep Conditioning Treatment. Ooh, I think this is for your hair. Yes, Mayan Vanilla and Orange Blossom sounds absolutely freaking incredible. Like, I'm just imagining orange creamsicle vibes in my hair, and I'm all about that. It doesn't seem to have a very strong scent though. I'm having a hard time smelling it through the packaging. It's very, very light. Who knows, maybe once you actually put it in your hair, maybe it has a little bit more of a punch to it, but it certainly doesn't smell bad. So at least there's that. So that's really cool. I love a good hair mask. Even though my hair is not super damaged, it is really nice to treat your hair every once in a while to a good deep conditioning treatment. And again, this is a cute little travel size. You're getting 1.35 fluid ounces or 40 mils, which if you have a lot of hair and really long hair, this may be only good for like 1 or 2 uses. But if you have shorter hair, you may be able to get more uses out of it. All right, moving on to day number 7. We have yet another small box. Let's see what's inside of this one here. We have something cylindrical. Yet another skincare product. Probably. This is one I actually have tried before. This is the Ready City Glow Daily AHA Tonic. So this is a glycolic acid based toner for your face. So it's going to give you some gentle chemical exfoliation. I had a sample of this that I got from Sephora maybe a year or so ago, and I did actually really enjoy it. And something funny about this product, so if you also grew up in the 90s, this smells exactly like the orange triaminic medicine. Like, I don't know who else of you out there, but I'm sure I'm not the only one. When I was sick, had to get like the triaminic kids medicine, and one of them was orange flavored, and this smells exactly like that. It gives me like the most weird nostalgic vibes, but not in a bad way, because that was the only one that actually tasted good in my opinion. All the other ones were gross. As an aside, if you guys hear any weird noises in the background, that's my puppy. I have a 4.5-month-old dog named Kira, and she is currently playing with her Kong underneath my feet right now on my hardwood floors, so it does sometimes make a little bit of noise. But if she's going to leave me alone and let me film, I'll let her go play and do her thing. So let's move on to day number 8. We have another little skinny box here. This one has a small little cylinder. Is this another pot type product? Possibly. Ooh. Oh man, okay, so this is another brand that I have not tried but have been very curious about. This is Eve Lom. This is the cleanser. Is this a cleansing balm? I think so. Yes, I've heard so many good things about this product. I know it is very pricey, which is part of the reason I've never tried it. So I'm really excited to give this a go. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It's shimmery, which I definitely didn't expect. When it smells like a spa, definitely kind of has a slightly sweet, herbally scent to it. I definitely personally am a big fan of double cleansing. I think it's the best way to ensure that your makeup is completely off your skin and your face is completely clean before you go to bed at night. So I usually use a cleansing balm as my first step in my makeup removal routine. So this is something I am really excited to have and to try. Day number 9, where are you? Day number 9? Day number 9, anywhere? Aha! It's right here. Ooh, this one feels like there's almost nothing in it. We've got a long, skinny, pen-like shaped product. Gonna guess maybe like an eye or lip liner. So it is in fact an eyeliner. This is from a brand I've never heard of before. It is the Diego Dalla Palma 01 eye pencil. So I'm going to guess this is a matte black eyeliner pencil, and it is made in Italy. I don't know if any of you guys watch Kinky Sweat's videos, but I've been binge watching her channel recently. I absolutely love it. And now every time I read the word Italy on a packaging, all I can think of is Italy, which if you watch her videos, you'll understand. So this looks like it's a traditional wooden pencil. Let's give it a little swatch and see. Ooh, has pretty nice pigmentation to it. I think this is going to be really nice for smoking out. I feel like this is kind of a more classic eyeliner formula. I know like gel twist up eyeliners are really popular right now, but this to me feels like more old school makeup artist style pencil, which definitely still has its place. I'd be really curious to see how much this is actually worth. I think this is a full-sized product, so we'll have to look that up at the end. All right, so let's move on to day number 10. We've got another one of the bigger boxes here. What could this be? Ooh, this one was kind of half unwrapped, so right off the bat I'm seeing it's a tub of something. This is from the brand Rituals. I know I've gotten some products from this brand in like BoxyCharm boxes before. So this says it's the Ritual of Sakura body scrub, organic rice and cherry blossom. I think I actually have the foam body wash in my bathroom right now, and I don't think I've used it yet, so that's cool. I can maybe use them together. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be sealed up. Yeah, I don't want to open it just yet. I can't smell it through the seal, unfortunately. But I love a good body scrub. I feel like they're really nice to prep your legs for shaving, and especially as we're going into the colder weather, skin gets really dry. It's nice to exfoliate, make things feel nice and smooth. So again, I think this is a nice inclusion in this set. So far, I feel like we've had a pretty good mix. We've had some hair, some skincare, some makeup, a brush, overall, I feel like they've done a pretty good job of balancing things and also rotating things from day to day, so I appreciate that. All right, back to another little skinny box for day number 11. Ooh, this is a tiny little one. This looks like maybe a lipstick or something of that nature. Ooh, maybe, nope, I think it's smaller than that. So this is from the brand Tan Luxe. This is the Super Glow Hyaluronic Self-Tan Serum. Very interesting, and this looks, of course, like a sample size. Now, I have not faux tanned in many years. I used to be a ballroom dancer, like when I was in college and for a few years post-college, and when I was living that life, I was basically wearing self-tanner nonstop. And maybe because that traumatized me a little bit, I don't know, I just kind of stopped using it once I stopped dancing. But I do know that it works fairly well on my skin tone. I don't tend to get crazy orangey, but I never would normally put my sunless tanner on my neck and face just because I felt like it would irritate my skin. And these types of products are specifically designed for using on your face. So that's kind of cool. So maybe I'll get adventurous and I'll try sunless tanning myself and try using this on my face, especially as my natural tan starts to fade away, which I have a feeling will happen fairly quickly. So moving on to day number 12, we're about halfway through this calendar. We have another little long skinny product in here. Lip gloss, maybe? Ooh, this is from the brand Illamasqua. This brand used to be carried at Sephora here in the United States, but it isn't any longer. And I was correct that it is a lip product. This is the Loaded Lip Polish, and I believe it's in the shade Vogue. So let's crack that open and see what it looks like. Ooh, a really pretty kind of dusty pink color. And that is full on pigment right there. So it looks like a very pigmented, glossy lip color, kind of similar to the Anastasia lip glosses. Doesn't have a scent though. Kind of smells like chemicals, so it doesn't smell like vanilla or anything like that, which is a little bit of a bummer. I do generally tend to prefer a food scent in my lip products. So I think it's a nice shade. It's maybe not the most holiday lip color, but let's be serious, how many people wear a red every single day? So at least this is a shade I think people will get a good amount of use out of. All right, moving on to day number 13 here. Let's see. Ooh, this one looks pretty stuffed in here. What could you be? All right, so this looks like, one of those little satiny sleep masks. So it does feel nice and silky. The brand on it says Glove, so I know nothing about that brand and whether or not this is something that actually costs a lot of money or if this is something that's kind of one of the more cheap items in the set. It does seem like a nice quality sleep mask, so I'm gonna guess this is kind of one of those more bougie brands, but we'll have to look it up in the end. I don't typically actually sleep with one of these on my eyes. I toss and turn too much. I don't know, I'm weird about having things on my face. I generally tend to use them more as props in my flat lays in my Instagram photos. Moving on to day number 14 here. This one feels kind of heavy. Ooh. We got another kind of tub esque product in here, but this one's got some heft to it. Ooh, this one is from a brand that I know, and I know is very expensive. This is the Elemis Pro Collagen Oxygenating Night Cream. And this looks like a full-size product with one whole fluid ounce in here. So I know the day cream is like $90, so I can only imagine that this is similarly pricey. Now I know that the day cream is pretty heavily fragranced. Let's give this a smell as well. Yep, same scent as the day cream. It's kind of like a fruity floral. It almost weirdly reminds me a little bit of the body wash from earlier. So let's just feel the texture of this. Ooh, it does feel very luxurious, but not too thick. Like, it definitely has a good night cream consistency to it, but it's not too balmy. I think this will just, yeah, it sinks really nicely into the skin. It has a really silky texture. Very, very luxurious. So this, again, I think is going to be another really big ticket item that's going to excite a lot of people. All right, day 15 is another one of these little skinny bottom rectangular boxes that seems very empty for the little thing that's inside of it. This one again, what is that? That is a weird shape to it. Huh. Ah, yeah, I would have never guessed. This is a vitamin C serum from the brand E-Cooking, I guess. Never heard of them before. It says it's fragrance free. It says might prickle and cause redness, not for sensitive skin. It also has hyaluronic acid in it. So I'm guessing because of the actives in here that this may be a little bit, sensitizing to some people. But vitamin C can do some amazing things for your skin. So I would be curious to test this out. You only get 10 mils in here. This is a pretty tiny little bottle. But who knows, maybe you only need one pump. Maybe it's pretty, concentrated. So this might last a while. All right, day number 16. This is another one of the bigger boxes here. Ooh, and this actually does look like a bigger product. What could you be? And this is from the brand This Works. It's the Deep Sleep Body Cocoon, a multitasking beauty sleep savior for better nights and brighter mornings. I could seriously use that right now. When you have a puppy, you don't get quite as much sleep as you're used to. This also smells very spa-like, has a strong lavender scent to it. It really hit me in the face as soon as I opened that box. So even with it closed, I can smell this guy through the packaging. So I believe that this is just like a body lotion, essentially. Body cocoon just sounds a little bit more fancy and nice and relaxing for nighttime, but you basically massage this onto hands and body. I think it's kind of like an aromatherapy type product, obviously with the strong scent. So that's kind of cool. I actually really like the smell of lavender, so I would be all about that. Day number 17, we got another little skinny box here. Ooh, this one's got a little heft to it. This is what it looks like on the inside. Ooh, this feels soft. We've got a squishy product. It's squishy because it's wrapped in bubble wrap. So that's deceiving. A little booby trap there for me. Ooh, and this is another very expensive bougie brand that I've never tried, but I've heard of before, Amoravitsa. This is the Silver Skin Savior. So this is a really nice, very heavy glass little tub. You get half an ounce of product in here. So I don't know if this is full or travel sized. And I have no idea what Silver Skin Savior is. So we're going to have to look this one up. Also very herbally smelling. It looks like some kind of a balmy type product. So I don't know if this is something you leave on or you wash off. We'll have to find out. All right, so I think we're on day 18 is next. So that is this little box right here. We've got another long product. And this one feels like a tube. Probably skincare, but maybe makeup. Let's see. So it is makeup. So this is the Sleek Makeup Hydrating Primer. It says it's moisturizing for flawless looking makeup application. So that's cool. I don't use a lot of hydrating primers because I have really oily skin. But honestly, even if your skin is oily, sometimes having that extra hydration can make your skin produce less oil. So I definitely would be interested in trying this out. I haven't tried a bunch from Sleek. I think the only thing I've used is their highlighter palette that was really popular a few years back. I feel like they're kind of a drugstore-ish brand, not super affordable, but kind of priced similarly to Pixie. All right, so day number 19. Let's see what you have in store for us. We've got another slightly larger item in here. This one feels pretty lightweight. Oh, it's a box. Ooh, so this one is an ABH product. It's a mascara, and this is the Lash Brag Volumizing Mascara. I don't think I've ever tried this one before. Ooh, the packaging. That is super cute with the like ombre rose gold to black situation. I like that. So I don't know much about this. I don't remember hearing much about this. I feel like it's new-ish for ABH, but I may be mistaken in that, so we'll have to look that up. Day number 20, we're getting there, friends. So this one is not super well wrapped. I can see there's a little tube in here, and this is from a brand I also don't know, called Mio. It's the Clay Away Body Cleanser, 2-in-1 wash and mask. So basically, it's basically like a body mask and body wash. Ooh, it looks like it's like a green clay, and it smells like a clay mask too. It definitely has that kind of herbaceous, medicinal kind of scent. But this could be kind of cool, especially if it'll help to like declog pores. I feel like I get kind of clogged pores in my chest and along my back as well. So who knows, maybe this will be good for that. So day 21, let's see what you have. This is pretty small. Another little tube product. This is the Laboratories Filorga. Oh, I'm butchering that so bad. Time Filler Creme Absolute Correction. Absolute Wrinkle Correction Cream. That's the English version of what I'm trying to read. I feel like, 'cause I have these really bright lights, I can kind of see through this tube, and I don't feel like it's very full. There's only 15 mils of product in here, or half an ounce, although half an ounce is kind of like half of the standard of like concentrated skincare products, so maybe this isn't as bad as it seems. I know absolutely nothing about this brand or this product, so we're gonna have to definitely look this one up and see if it's a good value or not, but it obviously is some kind of anti-aging product. Day number 22 in the bottom right corner here. Ooh, this one looks like yet another tube product, so I'm gonna guess either more skin or bath and body stuff. And yes, this one is from Caudalie. I haven't used a Caudalie product in forever. I feel like when I started blogging circa like 2013, Caudalie was like a big deal because they're like a fancy French brand. But now I feel like I don't hear anybody talk about their products at all. Is that just me? And I think I may have used this before, the Purifying Gel Cleanser, but if I have, it's definitely been a really long time. So yeah, I would be excited to use this. It's probably a relatively gentle cleanser. It says it's for combination to oily skin, which is my skin type, so I definitely could use this. Day number 23. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, this one feels a little more hefty. Seems a little bit bigger too. Another tube. We've got a lot of products in tubes, I feel like. So this, I actually had a product from this brand that I got in a BoxyCharm, but I don't think I ever tried it. So this is the Avant Harmonious Rose Quartz Revitalizing and Firming Mask. I think I got sent a different mask in my BoxyCharm box from this one, but if I remember correctly, this was like $100 or something insane for how much? 1.69 fluid ounces. I think this is a full-size product because I'm pretty sure the BoxyCharm one was, and I think the size was identical to this. All right, so we are down to the last 2 days. We have Christmas Eve, day number 24 here. Are you another like liner type product? Aha, it is indeed. So we have a brow product. This is the Magic Pencil Definer in Brunette from Lord & Berry. Another brand that I kind of associate as being like a department store brand. It's not one that I hear talked about in the social media sphere very often, but I know they're a little bit more high-end price point-wise, and I know that they are sometimes in subscription boxes. So this has like a little spoolie on one end, and then it has a wooden pencil that you have to sharpen on the other side, which again is not necessarily everyone's cup of tea for brows. Seems like it's got decent pigmentation though. I did not have to press very hard to get that to show up at all. So that's definitely promising. I don't know how good of a shade match that would be for me. I mean, maybe a little light, but I'd try it out. And then finally, we have day number 25, Christmas Day, the last day of our Advent calendar. We've got this nice big old box. There's something real heavy in here. So let's see what we have for the final day. Yet another skincare product. So this says it's the Espa 24-hour balancing moisturizer. So another moisturizer, although this one I guess could be used in the day. The one from Elemis that we got is a nighttime moisturizer. And this is, again, another brand I know nothing about. This packaging does feel very heavy. It is glass. And there's nothing on this aside from saying that it's a balancing moisturizer. So again, we'll have to do a little investigating. All right, so now that we've gone through the entire advent calendar, I wanted to kind of like organize everything, look up some of these products, and see whether or not I think it's worth the $110 price tag. So first, let's talk the balance of products that are in this advent calendar. It looks like you're getting a lot of skincare in here. So if you're not a skincare junkie or that's not something that interests you, if you want more makeup, just to know that this is not a makeup heavy advent calendar. There definitely are a few makeup products in here, and it's nice that there aren't repeats of the same type of product. But I definitely feel like the most expensive, like big ticket items in this calendar are skincare. There were also 4 products for body, and there was 1 product for hair in addition to the makeup. And then we have 1 like accessory item that doesn't really fit into any specific category, and that would be the sleeping mask. So I decided to look up some of the products that like I know are from kind of bougie brands out of curiosity to see like how much these products may cost. So first I looked up this Elemis Pro Collagen Oxygenating Night Cream. So this is not the full size. It appears like the full size is 50 mils. This is a 30 millimeter jar, but the 50 mil jar retails for $160. And this is more than half of that, but even if we were to look at half, that's still $80. So a good chunk of the cost of the entire advent calendar is just in this product alone. So if this was something that like you would have purchased anyway or you wanted to try, that automatically is going to make this pretty appealing to you. Then next I wanted to look up this Amora Vita Silver Skin Savior product because there's nothing on this packaging. So on the Lookfantastic website, it says this is the perfect treatment for problem skin. It's a mask that captures the powder of colloidal silver and niacinamide, and it's supposed to be antibacterial, and it's supposed to help combat blemishes and breakouts, and it has salicylic and glycolic acid to help unclog pores, which sounds really cool. Like I definitely could use a product like this, and it looks like the full size is 50 milliliters and retails for $99. Now this is only 15 milliliters, so significantly less, but definitely still worth like a nice chunk of change for like a deluxe size sample. Then of course there's this Espa balancing moisturizer. This was like the day 25 piece de resistance of the calendar, and this is a full-size product, so I am glad that for, you know, the last day they are giving you a full-size product. It is 55 mils, and this normally retails for $79. So that's again a pretty good deal. And this Avant Rose Quartz mask, so looking on the website, it does say that the full size is 50 mils, and this is 50 mils as well, and it's $105.10 on the website. However, the packaging of the full size on the website, if you were to purchase this, is different. It comes in a tub, whereas in this and in my box charm, it came in the squeeze tube. So this is probably cheaper packaging to manufacture. It's also honestly probably more sanitary and easy to use. I'd rather have a squeeze tube, but I suppose it looks less bougie, less luxury than the glass jar does. So long story short, like when they say this is a $640 value, I do think like you're definitely getting bang for your buck as far as the types of products, the amount of products. There aren't a ton of full-size things in here, but all of the smaller sizes you're getting are still substantial. They're not like tiny little 100-point perks that you would get at Sephora. And knowing how other similar sampler type kits are priced, I feel like the $110 price point for this one, like you are definitely getting a lot. You're getting more than I've seen in some $40 to $60 priced similar types of samplers. That being said, $110 is still not an insignificant amount of money, and whether or not that's worth spending is really going to depend on your own personal preferences. I would say if you're a makeup junkie, like if that's your thing when it comes to beauty, this is probably not the advent calendar for you. Yes, there is makeup in this advent calendar, but I think the makeup that's in here is going to appeal more to people that don't have big makeup collections. I think the person that's going to really enjoy this box is going to be someone that really enjoys luxury skincare, or someone that doesn't normally splurge on beauty or have a large beauty collection. This would give you the opportunity to try a bunch of different makeup and skincare and bath and body products. So I could see this being a really nice gift to give to like a parent, a sibling, a best friend, someone like you're really close to that maybe doesn't always treat themselves very often, but you feel like would be really deserving and might enjoy the experience of luxury products, but wouldn't necessarily normally buy them for themselves. Or if you're really into skincare and you want a bunch of new products to test out, I think this skincare is really the star of this box. That's where you're getting the most bang for your buck. So if that's not something that interests you, I don't think it's going to be worth $110 for you. But now it's time to hear your thoughts on this advent calendar. Leave a comment, let me know, is this something you would purchase either for yourself or as a gift for somebody else? Did these products interest you, or do you not think they would be worth the money? Again, if you're interested in picking this up, I will have a link to shop in the description box of this video, along with instructions on how you can save yourself $20 on your advent calendar purchase. And yeah, I think that's about it from me today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I hope you will consider giving it a thumbs up. I always really appreciate your support so much. If you're new and you're not already subscribed, I hope you will consider clicking that button before you go. That way yours truly will show up in your subscription feed and we can hang out together again in the future. And on that note, I think it's about time for me to clean up this situation. My puppy has finally settled down and fallen asleep. Naturally, of course, the moment I finish filming, she decides she's gonna be calm and quiet. This is the life of being a new puppy mom. Never a dull moment. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go, but I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.